Somebody reached out to us and asked us to take a peek at their social media and give them an honest-to-goodness heifer feedback. So we're diving into the shiny world of Happy Soul Soap and Candle Company. I can't say it. Happy Soul Soap and Candle Company. I'm gonna do it again anyway, because I'm a perfectionist.
It's part of the beauty of it.
I'm gonna do it again anyway. We've lost it.
I was good until Shauna snorted.
Did you smoke something before you came?
Me? No, it's the shiny Happy Soul Soap. Happy Soul Soap. Happy Soul Soap. Welcome to the Dirty Heifers podcast. Soap making, small business, and so much more. Let's get dirty. Welcome back to the Dirty Heifers podcast, y'all. The show where soap makers, candle pourers, and crafty chaos creators unite to talk about the real life behind the bubbles. I'm Margaret, joined as always by the Southern Heifer herself, Jessie, and our resident sparkle queen, Shauna. Today...
What?
You're so sparkly.
How did I
Sparkly.
I don't know, I saw that.
You needed some glitter in your hand. Just go.
Today's episode is a little different, and we're scrolling with a purpose, baby. Somebody reached out to us and asked us to take a peek at their social media and give them an honest-to-goodness heifer feedback. So we're diving into the shiny world of Happy Soul Soap and Candle Company. Arlena asked us to check her out. Anyway, we'll talk.
Anyway.
We'll talk branding, posts, packaging, and how to keep that feed looking as good as your swirl pattern. But before we get too far into the suds, this episode is brought to you by Wholesale Supplies Plus, your one-stop shop for all the oils, butters, and fragrance goodies that make our soap dreams come true. Whether you're batching small or scaling big, Wholesale Supplies Plus has your back and buckets covered. Now, before we scroll through someone else's soap selfies, it's time for our favorite segment, the Word of the Week.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh. So it is spelled S-C-R-U-P-U-L-O-U-S. Last time we had a lot of T's. This week we have a lot of U's.
To start with, I thought it said scrumptious,
Okay.
but that ain't scrumptious.
No.
Scrupulous.
Close. Scrupulous.
Oh, I
has
heard that one. I just
scruples.
didn't know how it was spelled.
So, do you know what it
Scrupulous.
means? Or should I use it in a sentence?
I have no clue. What did Shauna?
Apparently it was something sparkly.
What?
Yes. Shauna was so scrupulous with her soap labels that she measured every sticker with a ruler right before dropping the whole sheet on the dog.
Poor dog. Oh, she's very particular.
Very particular. Yeah, that's it. It's being extremely attentive to details, like when you're careful to do things the right way and not cut corners. Basically the opposite of winging it like we do here. There you go.
I'm not scrupulous.
No. We're
No.
a winging it kind of people.
Yeah,
Do you have a redneck word of the week?
I have a town within the state of Mississippi this week.
All right, let's see it.
All right.
And I had to look up how to spell this one.
Oh dear.
Kosciuszko. You're laughing. There's a bridge right here in New York, the Kosciuszko Bridge, and it's spelled, I think, exactly the same way. Oh, sorry.
Kosciusko.
No, it's not Kosciuszko.
How do you pronounce it down there?
You're not
Costco?
gonna give it a.
What?
Costco.
She said Costco.
Hold it up. Let me see how she probably calls it the Sco. I'm going on down to the Sco River.
Costco.
Oh Lord, Jesus, fix it. It's Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko.
Wow, what? There's no I there.
There is an I, but there's no E.
Just pretend this is a U and it's Kosciuszko.
All right. It's the
Kosciuszko.
It's
Right.
Kosciuszko Bridge.
So if I ever go up to New York, that bridge is the Kosciuszko Bridge.
Yes. Yes.
She's going to ask for it, and someone's just going to look at her like, what?
Like what?
All right, so let's get our put that word to good use, not yours, and get scrupulous about someone else's socials. Happy Soap and Candle Company. We're looking at you now. So, Jessie, tell us what happened. You got.
Okay, so I was on a live last week. Excuse me. Burp. I was on a live last week, and this lady has followed me. I don't know for how long, but she said that she's seen me a lot and watched me or something or other to that effect. And she just kind of wanted some help. You know, that she was struggling a little bit and such as that. And y'all know me. I told her, I said, I'll take a look and, see what I could find. And, I got into looking on her TikTok. I'll be honest, I hadn't looked at Meta or nothing like that, but I've just looked at her TikTok. And I thought it would make a really good episode. So I emailed her back and asked her, said, look, would you be okay for me and the Heifers to, take a look at you? I said, well, I promise you we won't be ugly. We won't be judgmental, nothing like that. Everything will be constructive. And she said, absolutely, she was down for it. Seems like a pretty nice gal, so that's how it all came to pass.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
getting faster. I'm getting faster. So I took a look at some of her stuff, right? So on her website, she gives on her About Us page, right? She tells us it's Arlena. She says that her business started after she lost her mom in November of 2021. And that grief led her to making soap as therapy. So we all have our reasons why, and that's her reason why, right? And her husband Bob and her sons are involved. And Bob handles the fragrances, the candles, and the kids help with like the design and the names and the packaging. So it's like a whole family, everybody's involved. Her tagline is handmade artisan soaps and candles, right? At least that's what it looked like to me. She's got free shipping on her website for orders over $75. She ships in between 3 to 5 business days. You can see on her website that she's got soaps, candles, the fragrance, she's got a lot of fragrances. She's got accessories on her website as well. So her website is really, just very clean, crisp, and looks easy to navigate. Okay.
Right.
Anything else that you guys think about that?
I will say I didn't forgot to put this in earlier, but she's also an author.
Oh.
And she's a podcaster as well.
Okay.
She does recovery type stuff, like on her podcast and such. But she'd been on socials, been doing this for a few years, and then she kind of slacked off because she was promoting her book.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that's how come she's jumped back into it, wanting to push it, and now she's struggling because I think she said it was a year that she was gone. I might have that wrong, but that's a pretty good gap to be not pushing, not promoting, staying off the socials.
I know how that is. Mm-hmm.
So, but from what, let me pull it. From what I could tell as far as just checking out her TikTok, her content is really good. She's got a good variety of content. She does really well. One thing, or a couple things really, one major thing I see, and it's easy to get stuck in doing when you're like a crafting type page. One thing that is awesome is to have a hook right to start with. Something that's going to catch people's attention to keep them from scrolling after 2 seconds.
Right.
While she's got really good content, that hook is a necessary thing.
Right.
So
really need it in every video.
I also took a deep dive into her TikTok page as well, and I liked how she talked right to the people, right? She explained
Yep.
everything that she was doing. She, I saw one video where she was going to reply to a comment that somebody made, and she said she went to go to reply to it, and then the comment disappeared. So she felt like the person was asking a question on how, so they were a beginning soap maker, and they were asking her a question for advice or something, and she was nervous that the person deleted the comment because they were embarrassed, right? And so she said, I just want people to know that, don't be embarrassed and ask me questions. I'll help you out. She's not a gatekeeper. That's like a very us kind of thing to do. That's like a very
she's very open,
right.
Very open, community based.
Right. So I really thought that was great. She's not gatekeeping anything. She seems to be genuinely to care about the people who are following her. My only thing with that, and it's great, is that I feel like she's going to attract a lot more soap makers and a lot more like crafty kind of
Exactly.
people. She not really those. They're not, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You're having people watch your videos, but you want to attract your customer base, not other soap makers. Like that's one of the things that I struggle with.
Yeah.
It's good in a roundabout way.
Right.
Okay. So what Margaret was trying to get at there is that it's bringing eyes to her page, and that in turn pushes her page out to people. Now, it's typically going to push it out to more soap makers.
Right.
But just having extra eyes on it is a good thing because it does help push out to a demographic.
Right.
But as far as being a business, and I had to learn this, I really come to terms with it about 3 or 4 months ago, that I still want to help soap makers, so every now and then I will still produce like some kind of educational content on my TikTok or whatever, but I'm a business.
Right.
I'm looking for customers. I've had to turn my content to be geared towards a buyer. You kind of got to get into, you got to get in your mindset, like when you're shopping for something, what is it that you're wanting to look for?
Right.
Right.
That's a whole different type of content.
It's a whole different type, and it's really, really hard to make that change. I haven't been able to do that. I know that you have, and it drives me insane because it looks like it comes so easy to you.
Yeah, it does.
Right, doesn't it?
That and the hook. Like, I have a hard time hooking.
Yeah.
You have a hard time hooking?
That's what she said.
I crochet.
You a hooker, you. But it's really hard, and it's not something that you do overnight. It takes time, and I'm not gonna lie, it does come easier to some. It did come, somewhat easy to me, but you've got to figure out how to appeal to the customer base that you are gearing towards. Like me personally, I'm geared towards the everyday Joe, the blue collar worker, the farmsteader, the stay-at-home mom, just the everyday person. Margaret, yours is more of an apothecary, old-timey feel.
Right.
You've got to figure out how to gear your content towards those types of customers. And like Shauna, hers is more of a luxury brand. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Yes. Right. Exactly. You have to figure out what your niche is. And she's got a really good, she's got a great story. Her story has a strong emotional element, making soap as grief therapy, and that gives her brand a personal, authentic feel. Especially because she seems to genuinely like a friendly person through her videos.
Right.
So she's already able to make that come through. Just maybe talking about her the why and the emotional branding and the family getting involved and that kind of stuff. She appears, she's small batch, which is, she's not going to appear to the masses, but you've got to really narrow down to who she's going to
appeal to.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, the hook is a thing. And one other thing, and this goes for any creator. I've had to learn this. Although, like you ladies, you know me personally. Y'all know me as a relatively animated person. Mm-hmm. When you're on camera, you have to be more so animated.
Right.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
it's
know
hard.
what it is about that camera, but that camera puts you in a box.
Yeah.
But you've got to really kick up the animation,
Yeah.
like the
You gotta
hand
turn up the
movements,
energy.
you've got to turn up the energy.
Yeah.
And that's one thing Arlena is lacking on just a smidge. I'm not saying she's doing anything wrong, but I'm saying if she'll kick her energy up on it a little bit,
Okay.
I think she'll see a difference.
Right. It's like the the way I deal with kindergarten kids. You gotta really
Exactly.
pump it up, and you're excited
gotta-
for them to be.
You got to
there.
drive it home. You
Yeah.
got to drive it home.
It's hard to do on camera,
And
especially
it's,
because you kind of feel like a buffoon. You
Yeah.
know, doing it.
you feel like an idiot doing
Yeah.
it. It
Oh,
just,
yeah.
but if you'll, and I'll let myself be a guinea pig for a little bit. I went and looked at my videos from like 3 years ago, here a while back, just trying to figure out what's different. I went and looked at my videos from 3 years ago and looked at them now. They're night and day difference
Oh yeah.
because I
Oh, I've
learned you
noticed
got
the
to let
difference.
that. You gotta, you gotta let that personality bubble out
Right.
more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why that phone condenses you down, but it does.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, because you want to put on a show. You don't
basically,
want to
yeah.
look like a fool, and you want to get across a certain amount of information. You feel the need to be educational. That I'm going to be on this. Somebody's going to scroll. I want to give them a reason to stop, and it's very hard to connect with someone that you can't see.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
you gotta also remember that like you're trying to bring in new people, right?
Right.
So
Right.
all they're getting is that 15, 30-second snip of you.
Right.
Yeah. And it's hard to keep their attention past 5 seconds.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
And the longer people do this scrolling thing on TikTok or Reels or whatever it is, used to I could scroll a couple videos and I was hooked there for a little while. Now I'm like, I know what he's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say, and I scroll more now. I bet you I scroll past 10 videos before I stop and watch one.
Really.
Yeah.
I watch every single video that I scroll on.
Maybe I'm just an anomaly. I don't know.
But that's
You're not. You're not.
I know that.
I think
that's
Margaret's
me.
the anomaly.
I know that's because I feel like I'll have missed something if I scroll away.
You got FOMO.
Like-
Well,
For a long time, because I know I do that I scroll and I watch every video almost to the end, unless it's just something absolutely disgusting or abhorrent. I just can't, I won't watch something gross. But I will watch every single video, and the fact that I'm looking at my analytics and going, how could somebody scroll away before it's even 2 seconds? They didn't even know what I was going to say. Like, I didn't, like that. How does somebody do that?
gotta have that hook.
Well, I
right
know. I just
from the
can't.
beginning.
But because I am so ingrained that once I start something, I have to finish it. I'm like, it baffles me that other people aren't like that too. Everybody should watch every video all the way through and click all the buttons.
That's that undiagnosed ADHD.
Mine's diagnosed. Diagnosed in my 40s. Thank you very much.
But she's got really good brand. She's got an engaging story. But
She probably needs to lean on that story a little
right.
bit more. To be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like she really needs to lean on that story and make that part of her brand. Because there, I don't want to say that we're oversaturated with soap makers on TikTok, but we're oversaturated with soap makers on TikTok.
are. We're over.
And I don't know if that's because I'm in that world and that's what I see mostly, but
It's
there's a lot of
that's a fact.
yeah. There's a lot of us out there, and there's room for all of us. We're not all selling
That's
the same
right.
product. We're not all selling the same. We don't all have the same story. We don't all have the same
Right.
recipe. But you have to make yourself stand out somehow.
Yeah. Well, you've got a lot too that are just hobbyists, and they do it for fun and
Right.
for just to show what they do,
Right.
and that's perfectly okay. If you're a business doing it, you're perfectly okay.
Right.
If you're a judgmental bee, you're not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Not that we're talking about anybody.
So should we show her, just do a scroll through or?
Mm-hmm.
All right, should I
Sure.
do the website or should I do her TikTok?
Let's do the TikTok.
All right.
I'm going to go take a quick look at her. Believe it or not, I hadn't even looked at her website.
Oh, that was the first thing I looked at.
I looked at the website more than anything.
Yeah.
I will say that, like, I have gone back and forth on this myself. You see her link there is to a link tree.
Yeah.
Like, her link. I think it's probably better to link directly to your website now.
Yeah.
And I know that,
it
like,
is.
you know, I had a Beacons link for the longest time because you want to
Interesting.
show them all kinds of things. But if the
I
fewer
still
steps
do.
between
yes.
fewer steps between your video and them getting to the product is better.
That's a good suggestion. I think I
Wow,
have a link
she
tree.
makes some really, really pretty stuff.
Yeah, so let me get myself off there. And she's got a lot of good stuff here. She's still using those Amazon molds, so she's very small batch.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Sure.
Now, one thing I see that I would change, okay? And I'm just looking at an overview. You see how her titles on her page, they're not all uniform.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
but
looks
they're
kind of
there.
like they're there, but they look a bit of a jumbled mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I
That-
don't even
that-
do titles.
That's
I
got
do-
my brains. I do titles.
I do titles. They might be on a different spot on the page, but I use the same look every
Yeah,
single
I
time.
use the same font every time, and I cock them kind of cockeyed every single
Yeah,
time.
I've seen yours because they're on a slant, whatever. I don't do titles on mine because I don't know how to do that through Metricool. I schedule everything through there.
Good point.
Yeah,
Well, but yeah, that's one
but
thing.
her
I see
views
right
are
off the
pretty. I mean,
top.
she's getting decent views.
She's got
like
really good
5,000,
views.
700.
And here's the thing. Here's the bear of it all with social media, okay, and being a business. The days of truly organic sales
Yep.
and organic views, that's gone.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it's gone. It's TikTok has been sold. This conglomerate of companies has an invested interest in TikTok. They bought it. They're wanting a return on investment.
Right.
Yeah.
And while I wouldn't have picked this particular way to gain from my investment, there's really no way to really do well on TikTok now unless you get ads.
Right.
And that's just the bear of it.
I was going to say
But
that
she's
too.
got-
Is like this now, the way it is now, it's hard to otherwise.
Yeah, it's very hard. You know, shoot, 6 months ago, it wasn't anything for me to get, and this is not bragging, this is just the truth of the matter. Within 3 days, it was nothing for me to have 75,000 views on a video. Just boom. Now, without the ads, I'm lucky to get 800.
How did your ads?
I mean, they're going pretty good. I've got to get in there and do some tweaking. One ad campaign's fixing to end. I met with got a TikTok ads manager now, so I met with her today. And that was cool to actually have somebody to talk to about this crap.
That's crazy.
And so it's going. I'm still spending money, but I'm not going broke yet, so just it's still trying to learn me. So, but I'm doing good on sales, so I'm staying afloat.
I mean, that is a
The
good
only
point.
thing
'Cause
bad-
You talk. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, the only thing bad about TikTok Shop is you don't get paid for orders until they are delivered.
Okay.
Didn't know that, but okay.
So,
Yeah. You know, it's a good point. She's talking about how she's having a hard time gaining traction. She's got way more followers and viewers than I do, but things have changed. Like, it may not necessarily be her. It may not be that she took a break and came back and now is struggling. Things on
Well-
TikTok did change.
Right. The algorithms have
did.
changed a few times.
And this is not dogging her at all, but the break that she took, it actually did probably end up hurting her because she came back in
Yep.
at a bad time.
Yeah.
being that the organic views is kind of over with. Now I don't know how long she's been back and such as that, but her views look great. Her content looks good with a few tweaks. Nobody's gonna be perfect. I mean,
No.
I'm not sitting here telling her this being a know-it-all, because I'm not. I'm just saying what few little things I have seen we could do with a good hook and a little bit more animation and her personality.
Right, and I think put more of the
Story
into it.
Even if she did, like, what would be cool would be like to do a whole soap making video, you know, where it's quiet, where there's no sound, and she just does a voiceover talking about, you know, what her experience has been. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of times those will catch traction.
Right. She's definitely posting frequently. You know, maybe not every day, but at least every other day.
Yeah. So, I mean, her content looks great. Her website looks phenomenal.
Yeah, let me share her website. If I can share.
I really love her her title page kind of thing. Her
Landing page?
Yeah, the landing page up top where she's got her business name.
Am I on? Oh, this is her Instagram. Hold on, let me get to her.
That's the link tree.
Yeah.
And notice the first link is not her shop. It's how to make fragrances last in soap. The shop should be at the top.
Yeah.
I need to do away with my Beacons page. I don't use it anymore.
So, first thing, she's got a pop-up, 25% off for your first order. That's great. It's a beautiful picture. Love that. And then, nice headline. Everything looks, it's very organized, very clean. She's got, you know, all naturals, artisans, frosted soaps. So I'm guessing those are all different, you know, price ranges. The holiday soaps, candles.
Those are gorgeous.
Accessories. Yeah, they're very cute. It's a very neat, clean website, nice design. And then her About Us page gives you her story with her mom and her husband and her sons. And that's it.
That's awesome. I like it.
Yeah.
I think she could stand to do well. She just, I hate to say it, but she might have to invest in some advertising.
Right.
I mean, that's just the bear of it nowadays.
Well, also, I mean, just getting back to, like you said, the break was hard, and it makes things hard, but just continuing.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah, you've got to keep going, and you need to make sure you hit all the socials. Hit the YouTube Shorts, hit the Instagram, Facebook, all of them. And it's a pain in the butt to hit all of them, and I'm not sitting here telling you this because I do it myself. I fail at that regularly. I will make sure, and I will hit TikTok like clockwork. But I'll be sitting here and be like, crap, I ain't posted anything Facebook in like a week.
Right.
You know, I just struggle. It's hard. It is hard to keep up.
Yeah. Agreed.
But that's everything I've got for Arlena.
Yeah. I'd say that's pretty much it, right? Like, she's using, you know, we already said that. She's got a good color palette. Her soaps are really cute.
Her products are beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Maybe do like, no, that's it. That's all I can say.
You know, and back to, like, we were talking about the videos. I was just talking to one of our other listeners earlier about videos and how hard it is to get your voice on there. And, like, because my first videos, it was just the sped up video of me making the soap and maybe some words on the screen and music. It took a long time for me to even, like, put my own voice on the video. So people want to hear that. And then it took a long time for me to put my own face on videos, and people want to see that. It is hard. And it's like, you know, this person was like, you're so good at this. And I'm like, look at my videos from 4 years ago. You know?
Yeah. Oh, man.
It takes time.
You look at your videos from when you first started, and you're like,
cringy.
They're so cringe. Oh my gosh, they're so cringe.
Right?
I think a lot of people are afraid of being cringy.
You've
but
got to be cringy. I'm
it's-
sorry.
It's just a stepping stone. It's just part of the process, right?
It's a growth period. It's a growth period. We've all been cringy. We've all made idiots of ourselves on camera.
Hey, tickety tock.
Hey, tickety tock, and now it's look at here.
Yeah, look at here. I used to be
I
like,
didn't even think
and
about
that-
that. You don't say that anymore, do you?
no, she doesn't say that
And
anymore.
that turns out to be a pretty good hook. Look at here now. You know.
I love that one. I love it, but I loved hey, tickety tock too. But and I used to be, hi, I'm Margaret. But that's how I used to start every fucking video. Why would I do that? That was so dorky. Hi.
We've all been. You're still
see
kind of
me make some
dorky,
soap?
but
Come on.
let's go.
Ooh. I don't know if
Wait,
she heard you or not. But
She said I'm dorky? Yeah, I know I'm dorky. I like being dorky.
She knows she.
I'm proud
she
of
knows
being
she's
dorky.
dorky. She's a dork and you're a
I'm
nerd,
dirty. There we go.
and I'm just a redneck.
Very tiny.
I'm the miniature bumpkin.
All right, Heifer. That wraps up our deep dive into Happy Soul Soap and Candle Company. Huge thanks again to our sponsor, Wholesale Supplies Plus, for keeping our shelves stocked and our soap kitchens running smoother than a fresh batch of cocoa butter. If you loved this episode, go ahead and like, follow, share, and leave us a review. It helps us more than you know. And if you want the Heifers to take a look at your social media next, slide into our DMs. We might just roast you with some love on a future episode. Until next time, keep your bars bubbly, your candles cozy, and your humor as unfiltered as your lye water, and stay dirty, Heifers. So we're diving into the shiny world of Happy Soul Soap and Candle Company. Arlena from Happy Soul. We're diving into the. I didn't put her name in. That's why.
Hard.
Because I wasn't sure about her name. So we're diving into the shiny world of Arlena at Happy Soul. I can't say it. Happy Soul Soap and Candle Company. You're lucky I could edit out your laughing, but I'm gonna do it again anyway. Because I'm a perfectionist.
Leave it there. It's part of the beauty of it.
I'm gonna do it again anyway. So we're diving into the shiny, happy world. No, I'm not gonna leave it. Forget it. We've lost it. I've lost it.
I was good until Shauna snorted.
Margaret, you're gonna have to cut this part out. I'm gonna mark it. But did you smoke something before you came?
Me? No, it's the shiny Happy Soul Soap. Happy Soul Soap. Happy Soul Soap. Okay.